You know, I cannot believe that I even have to like say this or inform people of this, but sadly, there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that just don't know. Like they generally they don't know. And I blame my generation for it. I blame the Generation X, or whatever you call it, born from, well, I don't know, 73 to whenever. But you, especially as a man, okay, women get a pass on stuff like this, but it never hurts if they follow suit. But when you walk into a public door, at a gas station or grocery store where you have to physically pull the handle, okay? When you walk through that door, before you walk through that door, you should check and see who's behind you. There might be some old folks behind you, moving slow. Maybe they need some help. Might be a woman behind you. It's just customary. Hold the door. Let them go in first, okay? When you cross the threshold of said door into the establishment, before you let that fucking thing swing back closed, you should always take a second to pause and see if there's anybody coming. Maybe you need to hold it for them. You know, I see this all the time because my work takes me out into the city. Fayetteville, North Carolina. I don't really call it a city, but it's a big, large town. So I'm at gas stations all the time and going in and out of places, and I watch these fucking kids in their 20s and younger, you know, on their phones, earphones in, or talking on their fucking phones, or texting, or playing Candy Crush, whatever the fuck these idiots do that you fucking raised. And they walk right into a door. They don't pause. They don't check and see if there's anybody behind them. They don't hold the door for no, and they're so oblivious to the fact that they are fucking douchebags, that they are society's ilk. I don't know the word I'm looking for. The shitbags of America, of society in general. They don't even know. And that's your fault. Because if you're in your mid to late 30s, 40s, okay, that's your kid out there that you raised, that's in their early 20s, maybe 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. That's your kid, okay? So that means that you have failed to sit your son down and say, look, man, when you walk through that door, you make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you go through the process. That's how I learned it. I didn't just learn it from my dad. I learned it from my grandpa, okay? I learned lessons from my uncles. And a lot of times it was me getting my head chewed, my ass chewed. Like, hey, motherfucker, what the fuck? You know, and I don't like getting in trouble. I don't like people thinking that I've screwed up, so I fixed it, you know? And I passed that on to my kids. Now, did I sit my children down and say, hey, man, let me tell you a little story? No, I said it just like that. Hey, motherfucker, hold that goddamn door. What are you doing? And I shamed them in front of everybody. In front of the whole store. Like, you hold that. You know what? They make it a point now to make sure that they've covered that base when they walk through a door. Okay? So, I'm sure I could make a whole list of your fucking parental failures and our parental failures. And I'm sure I'll touch on that. But today, sit your fucking son down right now and explain to him that process. And the next time you're out in public, walk his little ass through that shit. It's that easy, folks. Do your fucking jobs. America.